In the shadows of the mighty Ottoman Empire, a world where power did not discriminate between men and women, here are the stories of the 6 most influential women in the Ottoman Empire. But first, let's take a trip back in time to uncover the tapestry of the empire's history. The Ottoman Empire was a place of grandeur, but it was also a place of women. These women, hidden behind the shadows of history, played key roles in shaping empires and leaving their mark on the world. In this video we'll explore the untold stories behind the women who shaped the Ottoman Empire. You'll learn how they rose to power, who they influenced, and the legacy they left. From intrigues and politics to romance and betrayal, these women's lives were anything but ordinary. So sit back, unwind, and get ready to be mesmerized by these remarkable women's stories. But watch out, for beneath the surface is a world of intrigue and deceit. Follow us as we reveal the untold stories of the 6 most powerful women of the Ottoman Empire. Welcome to Core Touch. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Let's dive in. Before we go on to the other powerful women of the Ottoman Empire, let us look at Kosem Sultan's incredible story. Kosem Sultan was born in Greece and captured during an Ottoman expedition. She was brought to Ahmed I's harem, where she rapidly captured the Sultan's attention. Kosem Sultan rose through the ranks of the harem, finally becoming Ahmed I's favorite concubine and then his legal bride. Following Ahmed's death, Kosem Sultan became the Valide Sultan, or Queen Mother, of her sons Murad IV and Ibrahim I. Kosem Sultan was not satisfied with simply being a figurehead. She was a savvy and skilled ruler in her own right, with significant power over the empire. She had an important part in the politics of the time, frequently acting as regent when her boys were too young to rule. Kosem Sultan's impact is still felt today. She is regarded as one of the most powerful women in Ottoman history, distinguished by her brilliance, political savvy, and strong leadership. Her rule as Valide Sultan established a pattern for future queen mothers, and her influence shaped the trajectory of the Ottoman Empire. Before we get into the strong ladies of the Ottoman Empire, let's start with Roxelana, also known as Hurrem Sultan. Roxelana was born Alexandra Lisowska in modern-day Ukraine. She was captured and sold into slavery before being sent to the Ottoman Empire, where she grabbed Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent's attention. Roxelana rose from lowly beginnings to become Suleiman's favorite concubine. With her brilliance and humor, she navigated the perilous world of the Ottoman harem, eventually rising to the position of sultana, becoming the first woman in Ottoman history to do so. Her influence over the Ottoman Empire was great. Roxelana was not content with simply being a consort. She actively participated in politics, advising the Sultan on state and diplomacy. She was a prominent figure in the royal intrigues of the time, frequently acting behind the scenes to gain power and influence. Roxelana's impact is still felt today. She is remembered as one of the most prominent and influential women in Ottoman history, renowned for her knowledge, guile, and political savvy. Her rise from slavery to become the most powerful lady in the empire demonstrates her tenacity and determination. Before we go into the other powerful ladies of the Ottoman Empire, let's look at the fascinating story of Mihrimah Sultan. Mihrimah Sultan was born in Istanbul in 1522 to Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent and his wife, Hurrem Sultan, Roxelana. She was well-educated and cultured, fluent in multiple languages, and knowledgeable about poetry and literature. Mihrimah Sultan rose to power as the Sultan's daughter, and her influence spread far beyond the harem walls. She was recognized for her brains, attractiveness, and diplomatic abilities. Mihrimah Sultan's most important contribution was to architecture. She was a patron of the arts and commissioned several significant architectural projects, including mosques, schools, and philanthropic institutions. One of her most well-known work is the Mihrimah Sultan Mosque in Istanbul, which still stands as a memorial to her legacy. Mihrimah Sultan's impact is still felt today. She is recognized as one of the Ottoman Empire's most powerful women, renowned for her knowledge, beauty, and contributions to the arts and culture. Her architectural creations are still appreciated for their beauty and craftsmanship, and her influence shaped the Ottoman Empire's cultural landscape. Before we get into the other powerful women of the Ottoman Empire, let's look at the fascinating story of Nurbanu Sultan. Nurbanu Sultan was born in Venice, Italy, then sent to the Ottoman Empire as a slave. She piqued Sultan Selim II's interest and eventually married him and became Murad III's mother. Nurbanu Sultan, the Sultan's wife, rose to power and wielded great influence over the empire. She was well known for her brilliance, wit, and political savvy, and she played an important part in contemporary politics. Nurbanu Sultan's impact went beyond the royal walls. She was actively involved in state affairs, frequently advising the Sultan on diplomatic and governance issues. She was also noted for her charity activity, having established multiple mosques, schools, and charitable foundations. Nurbanu Sultan's impact is still felt today. She is remembered as one of the most prominent and influential women in Ottoman history, renowned for her knowledge, beauty, and contributions to the empire. Her influence helped define Ottoman history, and her philanthropic actions continue to benefit the Turkish people to this day. Before we go into the ultimate prominent woman of the Ottoman Empire, let us first look at Safiye Sultan's incredible story. Safiye Sultan was born in the Kingdom of Dalmatia, which is now Croatia. She was seized during a raid and sent to the Ottoman Empire as a slave. There, she piqued Sultan Murad III's interest and married him, becoming the mother of Mehmed III. Safiye Sultan rose to power as the Sultan's wife and then Valide Sultan, wielding significant influence over the realm. She was recognized for her brilliance, political insight, and strong leadership. Safiye Sultan was an important figure in the politics of the time, frequently serving as regent when her son was too young to reign. She also supported the arts and commissioned several significant architectural projects, including as mosques, schools, and charity institutions. Safiye Sultan's impact is being felt today. She is remembered as one of the most prominent and influential women in Ottoman history, renowned for her knowledge, beauty, and contributions to the empire. Her influence helped shape Ottoman history, and her architectural achievements are still renowned for their beauty and craftsmanship. Before we go into the ultimate great woman of the Ottoman Empire, let's look at the fascinating life of Saliha Dilasub Sultan. Saliha Dilasub Sultan was born in Crimea, modern-day Ukraine. She was seized during a raid and sent to the Ottoman Empire as a slave. There, she grabbed Sultan Ahmed I's attention and married him, becoming the mother of Osman II. Saliha Dilasub Sultan, the Sultan's wife, rose to power and wielded enormous influence over the empire. She was well known for her knowledge, wisdom, and strong character. Saliha Dilasub Sultan's influence went beyond the royal walls. She was actively involved in state affairs, frequently advising the Sultan on diplomatic and governance issues. She was also noted for her charity activity, having established multiple mosques, schools, and charitable foundations. Saliha Dilasub Sultan's impact is still felt today. She is remembered as one of the most prominent and influential women in Ottoman history, renowned for her knowledge, beauty, and contributions to the empire. Her influence helped define Ottoman history, and her philanthropic actions continue to benefit the Turkish people to this day. Today, we've found the incredible stories of the 6 most powerful women of the Ottoman Empire. From Roxelana to Saliha Dilasub Sultan, these women bucked societal norms to achieve power and influence. Their intelligence, wit, and political skill had an indelible impact on the empire, defining its history and dictating its trajectory for centuries. Their contributions to the arts, culture, and governance of the Ottoman Empire are still felt today. Their achievements, which range from architectural marvels to charitable institutions, stand as testaments to their power, intelligence, and dedication. We hope you enjoyed learning about these remarkable women as much as we enjoyed sharing their stories with you. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.